Alright. I haven't built a thing in a while. Just feeling sick and stuff. Well, stuff happened. And I haven't built anything new. And what's up with this? Honestly. What the heck? It is going. Okay, I think it's working. I have no idea. Hopefully it's working. Anyway, well, actually, you should probably check. Let me just give me a second. I don't. Testing. Okay. Yeah, anyway, today we're building this. This is from Mobile Suit Gundam Unicorn, which is Universal Century, I think it is. Well, I mean, they do mention Char, the ghost of Char and whatnot, so it is. I think it is in the same. But I think it sounded like a new. I need to rewatch Unicorn. I feel like it's been too long. Yeah, this is another amphibious mobile suit. This is the Zogok, not the Zogok, not the High Gok. Oh, there's a Kapool right there. And that's the another. I forgot the name. That was mentioned recently. An amphibious type thing. And another one is Zaku's over there. So yeah, this is a Zogok. Amphibious mobile suit. You can tell by the fact that it doesn't have a head, but it does have fingers, which usually, I mean, oh, it has 3 fingers, which is different. Not the usual 5 fingers. It has 4 fingers, which is different from. So yeah, that's probably why you can tell it's an amphibious suit. It is not like your regular stuff. Amphibious mobile suits tend to have like very different features. They still have 4 limbs, well, arms, legs, and stuff, but no head usually, very rarely. They are very different. It has a mono eye, so we know it's a Zeon thing. It is holding a grenade stick, as seen in World War II, thrown around by the Germans. Yeah, MSM-08 Zogok Unicorn version. Pricipality of Zeon. Special operations mobile suits. You can't forget, like, special ops. The ops stand for operations, which seems a little less impressive, I guess. Here seen about to carve a new one on a GM. Yeah, so this is from Unicorn apparently, so I feel like it's been in different if there's a unicorn version, I'm assuming it's like in different shows, different eras. Oh, look at that. Gimmick. The eye moves. Has a bunch of joints, extensible arms, or maybe it's just like you just swap it out. You have a lit and unlit version of the blade here, which is basically the same thing as a Heat Hawk axe, except sword. It has whatever this is. The fins, I guess, are actually weapons, not cooling fins or any sort of stuff like that. These are. Oh yeah, I remember this one. I need to figure if I have it somewhere. I may have it. If I don't, I need to get it. It's a Galug? No, wait. I forget which one it is, but it has flippers, which makes it special. Yep. So when I'm building this, let me just get a nice little thumbnail here. I got a thumbnail, and we shall post this a few places. Alright, yeah, this is not my regular. I'm trying to like do like Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays, but kind of missed a few days there. Or one day maybe. Well, I missed yesterday, so this is kind of making up for it. Probably not a lot of people is going to see this, but yeah. So a kit from 2013, so it is fully in Japanese. No English in the instructions for us this time around. Yeah, it's gonna be a very red. I wonder if this is like, this can't be Chars, is it? It's red, so it might be Chars. Maybe. Maybe they'll say something somewhere. Well, Char is dead in Unicorn, so, or so we think. Nobody's quite sure. Anyway, so MSM-08 Zogok, not Zogok or High Gog or any kind of other Gog or other weird noises you might make. But yeah, Unicorn version. Let's get this box open. It looks very fancy. I mean, not fancy. It looks very different, so might be a bit simple, but it is like 2013 version HUC, so it should be good. Yeah, let's build it. Yeah. Recently I built one with the instruction sheet underneath for some reason. What do we got here? Oh yeah, we got some well, grenades on a stick. I mean the I think like the Germans, like in World War II, I forget what it's called. Well, they were called grenades essentially. So just to make things like throwing easier, it had a stick. So you throw the stick rather than a pineapple. Give me a second here. Okay, get some scissors. I should probably be looking at the instructions first. See if things get on order today. Probably just checking the runners here for anything that may have fallen off or might be very visibly missing. We do have polycaps, simple looking thing here, 2008. Very simple. Little thing of that doesn't bode well. That's so the bands around the arms appear to be stickers then. I don't think I like that at all. Not at all, but it's not great. That seems like it wouldn't be too hard to give us like a little bit of extra plastic. I think they managed to do it here, why not there? Seriously. And few more polycaps here. And some clear parts. What was the last time? I think the Act guy had a similar thing where, oh, hold up, this is, you need to paint this? Well, this should be easy enough. The Act guy had like a glass, not glass, like clear plastic cover for the eyes there, so it seems like the same principle. Like you can't, the mono eye will be there, but you cannot move it from the outside. It's going to be protected by this, so it won't be accessible. Well, should probably look at the instructions at this point. Plastic's kind of dense, these are heavy runners. Feels a bit heavy. Got, nope, nothing. Yeah, it doesn't seem like we're missing any parts. Let's put that over there. I'm gonna sort through those. Oops, eventually. Alright. Yeah, we'll get through it. Okay, as far as those polycaps go. those around. Alright, the instruction sheets. The usual. High grade instruction sheet here. One side color, one side black and white. Why is this so complicated? It's quite large. I feel like the last kit I did from 2012 had like a much smaller sheet. This one's like a very big sheet. Well, it's bigger. It's like an A4 size, more or less. Well, slightly smaller, I guess. It's less compact, so you got a bit. It's a bit more readable. Still in Japanese, but it shouldn't be too complicated. Gotta plug this. On the color side, of course, you get your finished model here, probably painted. Might not look exactly the same. Yeah, like I think I built like the last one I built was Gundam Age from 2012. It didn't require any painting at all. This one seems like it may need a little bit of painting, or potentially not. We'll see. You got more stuff at GC47, but oh, that one 132. So I guess I don't have it since it's like predates this one. I need to find it. And I need to get this one. Definitely need to get this one. I don't know what this is. This is completely abnormal looking thing. I don't think I have it. Yeah, I need to get it. So yeah, a few more stuff from the unicorn lineup there. Episode 4 of I think that is unicorn. Yeah, so it shows off some of its features here. You do not get a red blade, you get a completely clear blade, so you need to like paint it somehow or stain it, I guess. I'm not sure if it's extensible. Hopefully it is, or maybe you have to swap out a part to get it to work. But yeah, we're gonna build this thing and see how it shapes. It is amphibious, so not the usual humanoid design. Oh, it is humanoid. It's not exactly humanoid, if you guys mind drift. Alright, so I guess we can just start building. I need to fix the, hold up, focus is a bit. That'll do. Alright, so we start with step 1, which is usually the first step, hence step 1. We start with runner C, which is not this one, rather not this one either. Alright, so we need C18 and C19. And a bunch of polycaps. So we also need C1, this is C1. Yeah, C124, C117, 24, 17. Seventeen. There you are. Curved surface, so we kind of cut it with a little extra so we can file it down. Try to file down that little extra to match the curvature here. Yep. Just like that. Might as well just pop that on there while we're here. This is on step 2 actually, but it's counting. Alright, let's put that here. We actually need to put the sticker on here. This is the mono eye, so sticker goes there. Welcome, whoever's watching. Do like, subscribe, and all that. Shared places. Tell your friends, enemies, childhood friends that you have a crush on about the stream. Maybe they'll call you senpai and stuff. I don't know. Okay, this is not how it's supposed to look. Like it's off center. It's like, yeah, it doesn't. Okay, this is weird. The mono eye, the circle doesn't actually fit snugly in there. It's like a little bit of a gap around it. So you might end up with something that's not quite centered. You gotta be a little careful with it. I'll do. Get ourselves a mono. Yep. Hello, Kid Robot. How you doing? We're doing his Zogok. Indeed. Alright, I did that completely out of order. So anyway, polycap. What is this? PC 132.5. I guess this is a special sheet of polycap we have here. So 5 and 3. One polycap free or 2 polycap free? I think just the 1. Alright, so take this thing, polycap 5, that's polycap free. Polycap free being like the shorter one goes in there. Like so, push that in. Very useful to have sticks for these tasks. And then you join these together. Where though? Fins up there. This thing like so. Is this right? Is this even the right part? This is the right part. What the? Oh, okay, it's a wrong. Ah, my bad. I had it turned the wrong way. So it goes in like so. And just to be safe, we're gonna pre-drill this a tiny bit. It's a number. It's number 4. Nope. Okay, shave that down a little bit. And join that together. Like so. Before you do that, just clear out these little things there. Probably should. Yeah, let me just get that squared away first. Like so. Polycap this thing times 2. Oops. Yeah, polycap 7. Yeah, PC7. That is the one. Push that in. Push that in. And we need the 2 F4, F5. That's the 3 we're on. I think I missed a step there. What do I do with this? Just pop that in there. Oh, right, this is a polycap. Never mind. I thought it was a bit weird. It's the same color as polycap, so I'm confused for a second there. It has to pop in there. There we go. So that becomes the eye essentially. So that moves around whichever way you want. Because in the 70s, cameras were expensive. Well, at least that's the idea. So like one large sensor like that would have to be enough for whatever it is we're doing. Then you put this thing here in there. It has to stay clear, although is there any... Nope, doesn't need any stickers in there. But if you wanted, you could probably paint the back of there some different color to make it stand out more. Just push that in as far as I'll go, which is about this much. Alright, so this is step 3. Step 4, we need A110 and A112. Okay, this is upside. Let's just do that. Hello, Steven. It's been a while. How you doing? Very gently clean up those nubs there. And we need D16 as well. What's up with those? I mean, it's about extra than I would have liked here. Okay, let me just put that together and then we can figure it out. This is B, C, C2. Where's... Okay, there you go. D1. D1, 6. Take a look here. All the cuts being weird. This is being broadcast on Twitch as well as YouTube, so sometimes I'm talking to people who aren't there because they can't see each other's comments. Twitch people can't see what's happening, YouTube people can't see what's happening. It's all very confusing. And I guess this didn't matter which way I put the days in. Okay, so it goes in there, goes in there. Nah. With this fly off, that'll be terrible. Alright, so that goes in here. And you go where? Number 2 over here. Just pre-drill this a tiny bit. And seems to be number 3 over here. Or not. Over there. Never mind. Alright. Carve a little bit out to make it easier to join these together. Yeah, I probably should clean that up before I do that. I figured this would be like joined together with the other red part, so I could join the two together and just kind of file it together, but it seems like it doesn't work that way. So just smooth out this nub to kind of match the curve there, although it's not really working out. Yeah, it's a bit gently rub that down as much. That should be enough. Why is it still? A bit unexpected. Okay, that's better. It's like a very thin band there. Why so much effort? Okay, fine. That's good enough for now. Like down the road I can probably just like cover it up with a little dot of paint or something. I could probably, okay, I'll just do that. It's gonna annoy me otherwise. This old trick. You cover it up with, you basically stain the white here with a bit of Sharpie. Oh, this red is probably too red. Yeah, it's too red. Probably should have used a different orange, maybe would have been better. Doesn't have to be exact color match, just like the tone of it should be close enough. And this here goes there. Actually, do we need... No, we don't. We won't put the glass on there first, we put it afterwards. And there we go. This little part here is a bit disconnected. I think that's normal. Well, what do we do? This is step 4, now step 5. We shall need F3, F1. Careful when you do those. Don't. Well, I guess it's fine. I mean, you can always clean it up later. Avoid like leaving too many fingerprints in there. So that one goes up there. Probably should do the front bit first, but I think this is fine. There you go. Now there's not many parts left here, so I'll just do everything. This one definitely can do this because it's shown as like red in the thing there, so you can just use this. It's easier than trying to match. Oh, actually, it's already done. Yeah, close enough. So that will be our blade here. It's already stained red. Just using some. I'm gonna leave that. I need to put that somewhere. Well, okay, I'll just leave it in the corner over here, dry for a second. Just put that back. Okay. So we got sort of getting the chest almost done there. There you go. Try not to get too many fingerprints in there. And when filing, don't overdo it. Hello, MSM-08. Hello, John, as well. How you doing? I usually build on, well, I was trying to do, well, I was supposed to do one yesterday, but kinda not feeling great and ended up skipping. So what do we want today? I'm gonna do one tomorrow as well, I think. Hopefully. Alright, so that's step 5, so F1, F4, well, F3. And we need B130. Where's B? There you are. This thing needs to be somewhere where I won't. I need to dip it in like clear coat to kind of protect it. can't tell. I don't know if. Oh, those are. I need to get better. Like, I think these Nippers are like. Well, they've been dying for a while. I need to get new ones. Need to research. Figure out. I mean, I can't get God hands anymore. Those are like. No, with the tariffs, impossible to get. Well, even these, no, they're probably going to be very expensive. Double the price, which is ridiculous. It used to be like $15, $16 US. Now it's going to be like 30. So this is step 5. And step 6, which is a bunch of these. I thought these were cooling fins, but those appear to be boomerangs or some kind of weapon. Or it's hair, essentially, I guess. It's basically pulling out its hair and throwing it at you. This is all D1. How you guys doing, by the way? Feel free to talk about whatever you feel like in the chat while I'm doing whatever it is I'm doing. I'll check it out every now and then. Oh, there's all legs. So, not a lot of parts left on this, so I'll just get all of these out and start on those various piles of parts. And I think I do need these in a second anyway, so I'll just get these. These are D4. And I'll get all of these in a weirdly awkward position here. This gate. And that's kind of a pain. Okay. Oh, come on. Those probably need to be trimmed a bit. So it was a bit distorted. Oh. Put these over there. It's gonna be the leg later on. I think this one also is already. F is already done. So take this, and that flew off. That just slipped out of my fingers and just flew off. I don't think I'm seeing that one again. But no idea what it flew off to. Well, we're doing these live, so it has happened before that parts just fly off. What was I supposed to put these in? These clearly have to go in there, but it doesn't actually say when. Oh. Oh, there it is. D14. Oh, I was supposed to be doing that before. I think I missed a step there, so hopefully that still works. Yeah, it does work. Okay, the problem is like I'm missing one now, so I just flew off. I'm gonna go try and see if I can find it. Just give me a second. Yeah, this happens sometimes. Parts just... Oh, did it fall down? I have no idea where it went. I'll look for it for like 30 seconds. If I don't find it, then we'll just build this without that one part. I mean, it's not missing a lot, just missing one side here. It's symmetrical, so you can kind of imagine what it looks like. Why not? Yeah, I'll be fine. Just give me a second. Okay, found it. Alright, managed to find that part. Hopefully it doesn't fly off again. It's like round parts, sometimes you're like trying to hold them and just like slip out of your fingers. Just file down that nub here, it's gonna prevent it from slipping into here. I was supposed to do this like step 3, but I mean close enough. It still fits. We are doing this live, as I am frequently mentioning. Nice. And then we take the boomerangs. They all seem fine-ish. I need to do something about this nipper, which is not cutting straight now. So the hair goes in there. Just sits there, I guess. Does it go any further than this? No, it does not. That's how far as it goes. Let's give me a second. This thing here. Just trying to fix my nippers for a second. Emergency adjustments there, which hopefully won't ruin them. I'm gonna have to. Yeah. Alright. Let's assume they'll be fine. So we have 10 of these. Just give it a quick clean here and there. But it's just very much. Just pop in there. They're all the same number, so they should all be identical. All right, 7 more to go. Hopefully, tariffs are not gonna hit imports from, well, they are, but there's still that loophole. That small, like if you're not importing in bulk, it won't affect you, but who knows, those idiots might decide to close that as well. Did it for China. It's gonna be a problem if they do it for China. Look at that, it's not too bad, eh? But yeah. Pretty stupid when real life starts messing with your hobbies. It's bad enough the world's already ending. That's not bad at all. Look at that. It's, I don't know what kind of hairstyle that is called, but swept back, but it's like it doesn't have enough hair, so it's like you can very see the scalp underneath. I don't know, it's a certain look, I guess. Looks like radiator fins, but not radiator fins. So like the unicorn versions of kits usually have, I mean, because unicorn was the OVA, like the source materials, they put more detail in the design, which translate to like more detailed kits once they come to it. Trying to line those up a little bit. They don't actually, they're just like, there's nothing really like clipping, it's just like friction holding it there. And last one. That's it. It took less time than I thought it would. Nice. Alright, that should be the torso. And if you want to, it says if you want to like move the mono eye around, you have to remove the thingy here. It's pretty simple, just like pops out, and then you put it back. Push it. Come on. Try not to get fingerprints on the inside. I mean, you can, but try not to. And of course, don't cement this in place once it comes down to it. The same problem, we have the same issue with the Akai. Well, issue or the design feature, I guess you could call, that you have to remove, disassemble it to remove the mono eye, which makes sense. This is like an aquatic, well, amphibious thing, so it doesn't, like the mono eye, which is an expensive camera kind of thing, shouldn't be exposed to water. At any rate, we're done here. So this is the torso / head. Done. Now we move on to the waist, which is C20. And what else do we need from C? Nothing. No, C125, 23, 25, and 23. Oh, this is supposed to be, painted, I guess. Curved surface to cut a little extra. Just kind of like a different angle, essentially. Just leaves like a little triangle, a little thing poking out here. And then you can just file it down. Easy enough. It's not from Origin, it's a unicorn version, yep. I don't know what the original is from. I mean, it's supposed to be in just regular old Gundam. It's not in Zeta Gundam. I don't think it is. It's basically, it was supposed, like, Char was supposed to be using this in like some special operation. This is red. So I'm assuming like Char pilots? No, like the ghost of Char? Full frontal? Pilots this? Which is weird. So I don't know exactly where this comes from. And yeah. It is, I think it is MSV, yeah. Actually, let me check. MSM, it should say somewhere. Maybe not on the box. Could be on the... I mean, it says unicorn right there, but I don't think it actually shows up in unicorn, so I have no clue. I'd like to have a look, so that's why I got it. I don't think I saw this in any other... Like, sometimes there are kits that don't... This one's painted, don't mind that. You should say something. I mean, it's on the other side, probably. Let me just take a look real quick. Let's try not to drop anything on the floor when it goes. It might not say... You probably have to look it up. It might say online somewhere, but I don't think it says actually anywhere. It's all in Japanese, so I can't help you. But yeah, you have the lineup here. Some of them say unicorn version. I need to get these two. And yeah, maybe that one, I don't know. But these two definitely I need to get them at some point. Kinda have a few holes in my collection. Let's not damage the blades by accident, so... Alright, this and this, and where's the other one? But yeah, it says unicorn version on the box. That's pretty much... I should probably look it up. I tend to pick which kit I build for the day completely at random. This here needs to be painted. It's the thrusters, crotch verniers, if you will. Alright, so we got this thing, that thing. We need a A11 and just A11. Okay. A very large thing here, gate, so we're gonna cut a little extra to a double nip. Slightly curved as well, so I wonder if I gouged that a little bit. Yep, it's a little gouged. Very dense polystyrene in this thing. And take a little bit of orange. Just a little bit of touch up there. Kind of hides the stress line. Some people use Gundam markers, I use Sharpies. Works fine. It's an expensive hobby sometimes, so you gotta find ways to reduce the cost. You get more colors per Sharpie anyway, compared to the number of colors you get from Gundam markers. I mean, I haven't looked. They probably like match what you would like the plastic colors more closely, but this is good enough. Alright, so there, and this is polycap 1 onto C20, and then we need B1, 21, and 20. B1, 20, and 21. Okay, don't twist that when we cut. It's like a weird position, difficult to reach, so we just cut a little extra so we can come back to a second pass. Yeah, that happens, I guess. Started out as an MSV. And does it's mentioned like it's used somewhere in like a special operation like char actually powder? Well, I may have read it wrong. I just glanced at a wiki page before starting. Alright, so take this thing. Should get rid of nubs and whatnot. Alright, so A111 goes up there. Take a number 2 here, just pre-drill that a little bit in case, well, just to make it fit nicer. And like that. these two. It's a number 4. Nope. Yeah, so from 4. All right. And a number 3 over here. Spread that a little bit. Why not? Okay, so pop that on the back easily. And 2 number 3s here. Pre-drilling just to make it easier to separate later on if we need to. And it's easier to like assemble as well. And just shave that off a little bit. Like the middle bit kind of expands sometimes when you cut the nubs. There you go. Like so. Once it's joined together, just a quick file down here, just get this evened out. What else do we need? C125, which is the thing I got earlier, which goes down there. Seems to be like this is where like the peg for an action base would go, but then you have this little thing on here to kind of hide it. And on the back there we got these two, which I think are supposed to be painted. Yeah, it's supposed to be yellow. I don't have yellow paint, but it'll do. You can assemble this here. We're gonna do that later. So that's what's the waist. And then the backpack, which is B 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. In this area. Curved surface, so just get a little extra. What is that even? There's the B parts, and we need C8. Well, C8, there's 2 of them. All right. C8, C5. Again with a curved surface, or just nip a little extra. The little extra here, and C8, C5, and what else? That's it. I should probably assemble this first. So B3 and B4 with a bunch of number 3s here, just pre-idle that a little bit. Should be fine. Make sure there's nothing that's gonna cause interference. And just pop that on there. Actually, yeah, that'll be fine. There we go. Nice and easy. Close enough, I guess. And pop that in that way. File down these things. Turbo on here. Just turn it all. There you go. So that goes on there. Oh, actually this one as well. These are a bunch of number 2s. Just a little bit of a pre-drill here and there. And a little bit of filing here. There we go. Nice and easy. Do I need stickers on this? Seems like there should be stickers on here. But this paint something on the back. No, nothing on the back. Oh well. And then on the side here. Which way do you go? It should go in there. It says. That can't be right. Okay. Hold it like so. This here goes like that. What? It's supposed to be on the curved bit. Oh, there we go. Like so. Yeah. And backpack. And we also need this little thing. Oh, we'll assemble that. Well, actually, we should assemble it now, I think. Alright, so that goes this way. And this actually clips into here. Like So, and rests onto there. And this here goes in the back. So it does have a little... What's the point, really? It's barely moving. It's supposed to feel like it should like travel a little bit inside the backpack, but it's not. Did I do it wrong? I wonder. Okay, let's try to get this thing off somehow. Try to pry this off without breaking everything. And it doesn't want to come off. Or I should pre-drill this stupid... Well, let's try to do this without scratching everything up. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Let's pre-drill that a tiny bit. This is like standard 3mm backpack attachment here. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like it should travel a little bit. Like in here. But doesn't quite. Maybe if I like trim this. And somehow I guess I could mod this for later. Just flatten this a bit. And maybe like cut these out a bit. I would have a little bit more room. Hey, why not? Let me just do that. I might regret this, but why not? By doing this live, mistakes are being made in front of your eyes. You're witnessing history. I mean, the thing that's holding it in place really is the two pegs there. That's not going to do anything. I think not. Barely. Basically need to like remove even more material, I guess. Try not to stab myself here. Some of you cringing while seeing this? Not too bad. Well, it's just like adding... I mean, yeah, this is like a very rough job, but basically, yeah, just like to be able to go just the tiniest... It's not really worth it for like a SG kit this like this, but... There. There you go. And that did absolutely nothing. Changes nothing. But I feel like it should be able to like travel. Like this should be able to like just bend a little bit more forward. But it's really not. So anyway, we got the torso more or less done with the backpack and the connecting thing here in the back. So that's that. Stay there. Alright, now we do arms. So we don't have a lot of C's left, so I'm just gonna get everything off. Well, relative. It's like not fairly few parts left here, so I can get everything. large gates here, so cut a little bit extra. Or not. Yeah, it's all a bit warped, the plastic. So just put that over there. This is C, this is, I think this is, might be D or F. No, probably D. This one's A. Alright. Alright, so all of the C parts. What else do we need? C, C, B, D, there. And why not? Let's get the whole thing too. Giant hands here. Nice, big, bulky hands. Most like amphibious suits will have quite large hands, or completely not hands, like claws or tentacles or something like that. Probably should have left a bit more, and these are quite large. And there we go. Let's file B here. And why the hell not? think I just saw an episode of Zogok it came up on Netflix. I don't have Netflix anymore, but I have my evil ways. It's modern, alright. Still haven't gotten the kit I pre-ordered months ago, but we'll be fine. There's limited supplies. Hopefully I can still get it at the same price I pre-ordered it. At least there's no on the gate. Look at the gate situation right there. Alright, it's a whole of A1. Well, A. Alright, we got all the runners. Well, almost. Got this little thing here, but that's very minimal. It's like Zeon mobile suits are very low tech compared to the Federation. The Federation has like beam weapons and all sorts of things. Zeon has like Tommy guns and grenades on a stick. Well, barrels. It's basically explosive barrels on a stick. That's what we got. Alright, so let's build the rest of this. Alright, so we start with the arms, T3, assuming I can figure out which part that is. It looks like U, maybe? Yeah. C3 times 2. Just give this a quick clean here. And we need polycap 7 times 2. And you push that onto that without this thing rolling off the table. Just push that in there, and like so. all the way. How are we doing for time? Oh, 1 hour 30 minutes. Could be worse. And push that in there. Now, C4, just these two. And we need B23, B22. Polycap 9 times 4. We need that thing there, which they could have just put this as a different piece of plastic, seriously. Anyway. Goes in there, goes in there. That's a 1.5, it seems. Or a bit bigger. And a 3. Oops. Do that same. This is 2, 1.5. It's exactly not quite. Never mind. Alright. Like so. For join these two together. Just clean that up a little bit. Either side. Push that together. Quick clean up there. Get the dust out. Now, get a brush kind of. To get the dust out, well, I need a harder brush or something. Maybe a toothpick. Same thing on the other side here. I think this, just wiggle that in place, wiggle it in place a bit. Sometimes the polycaps need some wiggling. Out the channel over there. Can clean it up additionally at a later date. Alright, so you got this and that, and these as well. Okay, how does this even go? Long end with the long end. Supposed to push that down, I think, a bit more. Does it pop? I don't know. Doesn't seem like it. Yeah, it doesn't actually pop, and it just actually not even. Yeah, it's like very slightly holes in here. I don't think you're supposed to like have this very tight. Yeah, it's not very tight. It's just very loose. Alright, so then this here. The longer end there. Am I crushing these polycaps? I have no idea. Seems like it. Should avoid doing that. Okay. It bends a little bit, yeah. Like most amphibious kits, well, mobile suits have. Those like segmented arms here. Take some kind of toothpick here, kind of pointy thing. Just get the dust out. And this thing doesn't hold on very well. I don't know if I need to replace this here polycap. Try to kind of get it a bit more expanded. I mean, we have spares, and these are actually not too uncommon, so I probably do have a few of these spare lying around, so I can always replace it. Yeah. I didn't do anything. Alright, the arms are a bit weak, but okay. I mean, holds, but not. It's gonna be easily pulled off. The one thing I think, yeah, was kind of hoping it didn't need, like, it's the arm extension here is, and yeah, you do need 2 more polycap 9s on this thing. Just looking ahead here, I'm just guessing this is how it's supposed to be. Because you're gonna want this basic extension of the arm here. So you want it to be a similar socket, kinda. Just put that on there. Wiggle that in place if it's not connecting properly. Alright. Just leave that here for now. What else do we need? 9, polycap 7 times 2. So I guess we don't have spares here, but probably do have another one of these somewhere with a few left if I need to. I mean, they probably sell. Yeah, they do sell like aftermarket polycaps if you need them. Might need some research to figure out which one they are based on the number or something. But there are ways to like tighten loose polycaps. Either you make the socket, well, usually by like coating the socket here with something to make it a bit more sticky. For now, this we'll leave it at that. So polycap 9 times 2 here. Just get that on there. Push that down. Same thing on the other side. And all the way in. And then A18, A19. So this one, that one, this one. Polycap 6. Just twist those off. Should have done that with the other one. This one also needs. It's a question now, do I put those on there or not? I guess I should. Well, I guess I'll start it off. Over here. Yeah. So because this thing is like 2 separate parts, like eventually I'll probably have to like, we'll just throw away this. Oh, it overlaps. Oh well. Yeah. Doesn't, not perfect at all. Pretty approximate thing there. Yeah. Not great. I guess I'll do this one. So yeah, basically this will be better with painting than anything else really. So we kind of just try to line that up there. It's not even. There you go. Not gonna spend some time trying to deform these to make them match the surface underneath. But yeah, down the road, just like get rid of the stickers and just paint this whatever color it needs to be. Goes in there. It's a very slightly visible. It's a weird place to cheap out, honestly. See if we get this one do a little better. Yeah, that's even worse. They'll better off be painted. But for now, and that's not even holding very well. Alright, so we got, to some extent, arms. More or less. Alright. And some hands. So B. These are actually part of the hands. Alright. A1, A4. How many hands do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so this here with does that not work? No, it does work. To some extent. Probably need some cement. Get that all squared out. And interesting hand design. This is very large, chunky hands. Many more parts than you would normally have on a hand. I almost feel like they could have given us, like, well, I guess it's high grade, they wouldn't bother, but there's probably a master grade version of this somewhere. Unicorn kits usually do. Alright, let's get the other hands sorted out quickly. Yeah, this thing holds a... This one does not. Barely different. Oh, very slightly different. No, it's almost the same. And this one has a hole for one of these, I guess. Would fit in there nicely. Well, you'd have to remove it to put the sword in. leave the hands here for a second. And so we're at feet. Try easy enough. 20 B25, B27, C 12, polycap 4. Just put that in there. These are B27, polycap 4. Is that an actual dog? The canine? Hello, Andy Karasaid. Data is what your name says. It is. I don't know why. I think like the names that show up in chat are your actual usernames. Not sure. What's up with YouTube? There's like a display name and a username. Alright, so then this needs a little bit of cleanup before we do that. That's not right. There we go. Very blocky feet. What the? Did it glue or is that? I forget. Whatever. The one with the flippers. Can't believe I missed that. Anti-complete. Oh, I probably have it back ordered somewhere. And I forgot. It hasn't been fulfilled yet. And this looks messy. Yep. Pretty horrible. It's like the big giant nubs that completely eclipse. Like it overlaps on edges. Not great. Bunch of large nubs there. Okay, so then nope, they're not symmetrical. Would you look at that? That is unusual for these kinds of mobile suits. Usually the legs are, they just have nothing but left legs. In this case it's different legs. How am I gonna figure out which is which? I have no idea. I don't know which is which, to be honest. I'm gonna assume it's this one. And this one's gonna be for later. Let's just leave that here. And these guys, I'm building both legs at the same time, but the feet are different, so we'll see how that turns out. Polycap 7, if it'll get out there with A8, A7. Very, it's like a whole 90-degree turn here. Just give this a twist here and there. It's a number 3, it's a number 2. And just polish that a little bit if I need it. Oh, I think we're almost done. Just have the legs. There's no fancy backpack on this thing. And stuck a bit, so just wiggle this into place. Just wiggle your polycap into place if it's not fitting. Alright, that's here, so that's that. Step 24, step 25, which is polycap 8. Onto these guys. Just clean that up a little first. Goes in that way. Beveled edge first. Okay, and then that's for step 25, step 26. A17 C6. All right. Just press that in there. Like so. This is step 26. And step 27, polycap 2 times 2 with the beveled pointing up, that thing into there, just wiggle that in there, this thing into here. Does this, that's not a flap. No, that's disappointing. It's not a flap. Actually, let's clean that up before we go any further. Too loud. Beveled edge pointing up, bevel side pointing up. Yeah, no, wrong. bit of pre-drilling here and there. Alright, let's hope this works. So, wiggle that in there. Wiggle that in there. There we go. And come on now. Wiggle it a bit. Wiggle the polycap if it doesn't fit. There we go. Nice. So we got that. That's step 27. E2821. Alright, let's pull look at number 3 there. It's just a little bit there. Doing whatever we want. Doesn't matter. Who's gonna stop us? Oops. Just gouge everything out. Alright. And a 1.5 here. And a 1.5 there. And then you take that, you just slap it on there as if you know what you're doing. I usually would have like something that's is added perpendicular to that to kind of solidify it, I guess, make it more robust. But there you go, look at that. Very nice. Slides right on because you pre-drilled. There we go. Nice. Why not do the same for here? Why can't we just have these? It's like a separate piece of plastic for this. That would have been so much nicer. Oh well. All GM have like fixed butt flaps, I think. Most of them. Responding to the comment about building a K9 GM there. We're almost done. So polycap 2 times 4, which I think the last things there. And what does this even do? I don't know. I wonder if I missed something somewhere. That would be terrible. Hopefully not. Oh wait, that might be attachments. Okay, it's attachments for these things. So you slide those in there. I see. Well, at least that's what I'm guessing that thing is. There's only one of them, so that must be it. Now what am I doing? And that goes here. And that goes there with the bevel pointing down. Why do we have ovals? That's better. It's not small, it is mirrored, but not identical. We have a slight bend in here. All right. They are, I'm not sure if it's supposed to be curved outwards or what. Well, we shall see. I'm gonna assume this one's here, the other one's over there. Okay. And what do we do with these? Right, just pop them on there. Well, are they symmetrical? No clue. Okay, so maybe this was a bad idea. Well, it's not. Might not be symmetrical here. This one maybe. Or it could be this other one. Yeah, that matches. Alright. So we got something. There we go. It's a fake. It's supposed to be like 2 segments, but I guess they just joined them together here. Alright, so then that one takes one there and goes into there. And this one goes into there. So it becomes, I'm assuming, the right leg. Looks right leggish to me. Someone like a little bit, some vaguely likes like a right. Oh, it does have a knee. Okay. It has a knee. It's only 90 degrees, but it has a knee. Alright, so that will be the right leg. Which makes you the left leg. In theory. We hope. Not too sure yet. Trying it out. And there we go. Right leg, left leg with kind of hooves. If this was split, I guess it would be like goat hooves. Basically just like big old sabo clogs, I guess. Alright, oh, except we need these on the top here. These don't matter really, you can just put them whichever way you want. Just this way and that way. It's like slightly curved in like this, so I'm assuming. Alright, so we got legs, arms, all the parts. Well, almost. We only got these 2 things here, which are the only weapons. Well, the only other weapon being this thing that you have to swap. This one's a painted thing here, so you swap them out as needed. This one needs to be dipped in clear coat, otherwise the paint's gonna crumb off. This is just painted with a Sharpie, so it's like a nice, clear, translucent effect. But I just need like another coat and just like coat it with some kind of clear coat. Should be fine. Yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna just put that over here, and I don't know where these go. Where does these even go? Oh, over there. Okay. I see. Right. But yeah, it's probably better to just paint that rather than depend on the sticker for this. But what the heck, I'm here, I'm just gonna do that. Goes on there, I suppose. Chances of me coming back soon to fix this, or pretty low anyway, given the number of kits I have. Not just on the building backlog, on the finishing up backlog. It's gonna take a while. Yeah. Close enough. Alright, we got our exploding barrels on a stick. This is made to scale to what people would use. This is like the size of a house. Full of explosives. Let's put this away. We don't need this anymore, so... Alright. We're actually done assembling all the parts of the MSM-08 Zogok unicorn version, high grade, 1/4 scale by Bandai, and we're gonna assemble this momentarily. Alright, so let's just check on the other side here. It's basically the same thing, instructions that we already figured out. The extras there for like the extension, the clear part, which I painted real quick here. Hopefully it's gonna stick. I'm not sure if it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be good enough, I guess, for display purposes anyway. Let me just get that out there. Okay, just shave that off here. And try to get that out. Coming out. Which way do you... Oh. Trying not to put my fingers on the blade because it's going to peel off the thing. Alright, so we got this here for our right hand. Okay, so now assembly time, actually. Let's just put that away for a second. We can come back and take a look at it later on. Alright, so we got our torso / waist part there. There we go. And put the leg in here. And the leg out over there. Nice and round. Looks like, what does that make me think of? Square looking thing. Has a larger mouth. With teeth. I forget the name, but it looks like it. I guess I'm not using the regular hands, I'm just using the these hands. So you can put an explosive in there. And over there, hand. Of course, the head is. And we have these extensions things here, so you can extend these things here if you want to. Problem is, like, the arm doesn't quite. I mean, the arm is kind of weak. And other part of the assembly here is that other little thing here where you can kind of store the rest of the the other thing here. There we go. Zogok. MSM-08 Zogok assembled. Alright, we disassembled it, so Shimori will review. Sure, let me just. I'll do that a little bit later. Just put a regular arm, regular hand on here. So yeah, it's a amphibious mole suit. Weird looking thing. Not the weirdest one ever, but a little weird nonetheless. There are a few disappointing things about it, like the use of stickers here on this band. Could have given us like plastic like they did for the legs there. The leg, I mean, it has a knee, it bends to some extent, not fully. It's not too bad. Would have preferred like if it was as the arms here, giving you like a bunch of articulations. Although the problem with the arms here is that it is kind of flimsy, to put it one way. Interesting construction here of these things, which I don't think those are bits. I don't know what they are, but they come out, and I'm assuming are some kind of weapon and not a radiator or hair extensions. Yeah, it's a simple kit. I mean, there's another disappointing bit here, like the chest bends, well, very slightly forward, and there's a kind of like mechanism there, like I thought would like travel a bit, would like give the illusion of like some kind of mechanical part, like sliding in and out, like the tubes will be more flexible and allow for a little bit more bending, but it does not. It does not bend at all. That was a little bit disappointing. What else do we have? Oh, what the heck? Did I put this upside down? Let's see if I put this one upside down. Yep. Did I? Yeah, I did. Just put that on there. There we go. There we go. The legs, I mean, the legs are fine, I guess. It is aquatic, so you have turbine propellers on the feet instead of beignets or thrusters. You do have thrusters though, which I guess I'll use for something if ever it's out of the water. You get two pairs of hand, one like non-holding hands, which are just fists, and then you have Okay, there's still a non-holding hand for left. And then you have like holding hands, which are almost identical, just a bit more of a hole here. So they could have just given just these hands, I guess, and with this one have like a different pose to them, I guess. Another interesting thing, we only have 4 fingers per hand, which is very different from your regular mobile suit, which usually have 5. Interesting design here. I mean, it's the same as the Akai. Well, similar. Akai had like a very interesting rail system for the Manwai to move around. This one is Manwai is on a stick, which is also nice. It looks around real nice. But the problem is, like, you move it and then you have to, well, you basically have to remove the glass there, well, the cover, and put it back on. Be careful not to leave too many fingerprints on there. Yeah, it's not too bad. I'm assuming like this was supposed to be like another rail the Manwai can travel along, but that doesn't happen here. It just like looks around in here, which is kind of nice though still. What else do we have? Hips. Oh, this is coming apart. Yeah, just need a bit of glue somewhere. The usual. It's what it is. It is a clunky looking thing. It has grenades, which are like the old kind of German design from World War II. Basically explosives on a stick. So you threw the stick because I guess throwing sticks was like a thing they did for physical education for gym class in German schools, I guess. So we throw sticks. That's what we do. So they kept that. The arm here, of course, has has this little extension thing, which this is a unicorn kit. It says unicorn version on the thing, which is a bit uncertain. It's a boomerang on its head, is what Kidrobot is saying. Not hair extensions, as everybody thought. It's just trying to look cool, which is like this hairdo with gel here. So it's like weird, but it's trying a new look. Don't judge it. So yeah, you do have, like I saw earlier here, the oh, that's how it goes. You see here the line kind of matches, and that can go here, which gives you the illusion of extending arm here. The problem now we have, like I mentioned earlier, the polycaps here are kind of weak, and they don't really hold. I think various other mobile suits that were like amphibious had similar design with like segmented arms and whatnot, and they did have like similar problems with the arms not really holding up because it's multiple segments, quite a lot of weight, and with all that weight doesn't really do well with polycaps. I think like many amphibious things are like extending arms or something like that. I don't know why. Why would you need that in water? Who knows? Zeon is weird. They're from space. You have no water. I mean, you have lakes on colonies, but not all that much. Yeah. It's not too bad overall. It's like a nice looking kit. The colors are quite alright. The design is weird enough that you will enjoy it. And yeah, I thought it was red because Char paletted, but I don't think so. I mean, it's like mentioned, I read quickly before building this, like on some wiki it says that it was used in some operation by Char as double. So who knows? That's why it's red. The red makes sense. in that case. And it has boomsticks. Well, basically explosive barrels on a stick. That little thing here is actually the arming pin. You're supposed to remove that, I guess, and throw it before it blows up on you. Yeah, this was it. That's the MSM-08 Zogok, not Zogok, not Hygog, not Kapool, not anything. Although there's a Kapool on the box, which makes me wonder: is there like another high-grade Kapool somewhere that we don't know of? I need to look it up. But yeah, the Kapool here in the back. It's upside down. You get the idea. Yeah, the box here, and there's a Kapool over here. So I'm hoping there's like a newer Kapool somewhere that's not the old. There's the Momo Kapool, which is like way bigger than the original Kapool from Turn A. So I need to take a look around. Hopefully there's one somewhere. Well, it's on the box. Who knows? We'll see. I need to research that a little bit more. But yeah, there you go. Zogok. Doing a thing. Not sure what, but a thing. Raise your swords. And your boomsticks. Alright, so that's gonna be what's gonna be doing. Yeah, I'll do. Not sure. Well, maybe that's too heavy. I mean, this is a feature of the thing, but this thing's a bit too heavy for display here. I'll do. Okay. So yeah, that's it for now. Gonna leave you with this thing for a little while, and yeah, hope you like the build. I mean, it looks nice, but yeah, again, the various, like the polycaps are kind of weak. So posing is a bit limited. Like if you try to lift the arms straight out, it's gonna sag. And there's like a little bit of separation here. Yeah. Alright. I think that'll do. One arm is longer than the other because of this extension. This is basically, it can, like most amphibious Zeon suit, they have extensible arms. Not sure why. Is it needed like underwater? I have no idea, but most of them do have like some kind of extensible, like the Zogok, I think, had like very long arms, just like trailing around. The Kapul also very long arms. Who knows why? But yeah, they have these extension things. Well, it's not an extension, it's like suppose in the arm that it extends out. But this is just a high grade kit, so we can't really expect too much of it. There's a bit of dust on it. Well then. That happened. Like I said, yeah, the polycaps for the arms are kind of pretty weak. Got some reflection on this, but not much I can do about it. Alright. Alright. Well, I'll leave it with this, and I'll try to build something tomorrow. The only reason I did one today was because I missed one yesterday. I usually try to do like Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays to build a kit. Missed Tuesday, so today's Wednesday, and we're gonna do one tomorrow, hopefully, and do one again Saturday. So yeah, this was the build of MSM-08 Zogok. It's red. I think it's an MSV, which is, I think, mobile suit variation or something like that. So it's not a real thing, but they sometimes make those things. And yeah, it's a fun looking thing. I'll say that. I need to calibrate. That didn't do anything. Alright. Anyway, that's all we have for you today. Alright, see you guys tomorrow, I guess. Whoever comes back. Do like, subscribe, and all that. Anybody who's new here, share with places, all that sort of thing that you do, one does normally. Yep. And alright, I'll stop talking, let this spin. Good night. Well, have a nice day, night, morning, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, and so on and so forth. Bye.
that we've all had enough. What keeps you up at night, yeah? Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Oh yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. Hey, it's too late to try to go contain it. A generation fueled by creation. We live lives on a small screen nation. We control the airwaves, no negotiation. I refuse to think we need saving. Something good will come from creation. And when we think that the world is too anxious, we'll adapt, evolve, survive and save it. What keeps you up at night, yeah? Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. What keeps you up at night, yeah? Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah.